Hello, everyone. This is Tammi Morrison, and I am here just sharing with you about the chakras. And so, I don't know if you guys caught my series on the chakras. I'm actually going to link it in the description of this video so you can go and check out those other videos on the chakras. And so, what I did was I covered each of the 7 chakras. And so, today, what I'm going to do, because for those of you that probably didn't see that one, the chakras are energy wheels, and they're energy wheels in our body. They coordinate with the things that are going on in our body with some of our organs. They coordinate with, there is a gland that coordinates with each one. And so I'm going to speak on 5 of the out of body chakras. That is what this video is going to be covering. Now, I may not get to finish all 5 of them, but I will finish some of them. So, we're going to talk about these chakras, which connect to the physical body, but they're not actually located on it. So that's something that is new and different. Actually, it was for me, because as I started learning about these chakras and about the metaphysics, the laws of metaphysics, and all of that, which is another topic that I'm actually going to cover, is the spiritual laws, because I know that a lot of people need to understand that. So, with these chakras, it is believed that they're naturally divided into 3 groups. And so basically the lower 7 chakras meld our physical, emotional, mental, spiritual energies with the glue of the physical body. So basically the physical body is holding all of us together. It's holding all of us together. Does that make sense to anybody but me? Oh my gosh. So basically changes made within these 7 chakras tend to produce substantial, tangible results. We get a job, we get sick, we get well, we gain or lose a relationship, we gain or lose weight, so many different things. But typically the chakras provide a regulatory function for our bodies. So there are other bodies or energies affecting us. And so differently, changes in the physical body are merely the observable end result of the physiologic events occurring simultaneously on a variety of energy levels. So what does that say? One level involves the top 5 chakras, which link the material with the spiritual energy centers. So, we all have spiritual energy centers, and that is really what these chakras are, is energy centers. They combine the visible and the invisible, working most frequently with elemental and celestial energies. So when you consider that and think about that, elemental energies are the type of quanta creating the earth plane. So think fire, water, air, and earth. These 4 elements combine to form 6 other elements: wood, metal, stone, ether, light, and star. Celestial energies run on a faster, higher frequency, probably through tachyons, which are particles that move faster than the speed of light. These are the energies relating to concepts, ideas, principles, values, and spirituality. So typically, they are the chakras through which magic is wrought. Imagination becomes real. Humanity receives salvation. These are the chakras which exchange elemental and celestial energies. Let's examine the 8th chakra. So the 8th chakra is, of course, is quite interesting, especially to me, because I've known about some of these, but I haven't really dove deep into studying them until now. So typically, it's about 1.5 inches above the head. So it's just barely above the head. I don't know. I don't know what 1.5 inches really is, to be honest with you. I'm not skilled in that particular area of like distances and stuff. I can't tell you what a distance is. But I'm going to share a little bit about this chakra. going to go into some of the things that I shared about the other chakras. So the location again is about 1.5 inches above the head. And so I would say, somewhere around here. Okay. The color is black, silver, or ultraviolet. Remember that each of the chakras that I shared with you had different colors associated with them. So the color associated with it is black, silver, or ultraviolet. So it's frequently black, which reflects our ability to absorb others' energies. So it changes to silver or ultraviolet, which signifies the capacity to serve as a clear energy conduit when we decide that we no longer need to take on others' energy shamanically. So this is the chakra that is connected shamanically. And so the endocrine gland that is associated with it is thymus. The descriptors is a feminine-based chakra with a male core, most often associated with visual images such as the moon, stars, universal night, planets, other dimensions, and time itself. Its yang element relates to ways we are living out karma. Its yin aspect are its ability to hold memory and serve as our personal scribe. So this particular chakra is the one that serves as our personal scribe. So to me, what it does is it helps me to connect so that I can channel. And I channel a lot through writing. I channel through, talking as well too, but a lot through writing. Matter of fact, almost everything that I write is channeled. Just realized that a few months ago. I didn't know. I just didn't know. I just thought it just flowed through me, and that's typically what it does. It just flows through me. So the source of it is all past knowledge, karmic memory, access to other dimensions and times. Y'all, and this is my jam. This is the part that just lights me up. This is the part that geeks me out. So when I get to talk to people about this stuff, it's like, oh my God. And so right now I get to talk to them on my podcast. So if you are not watching Straight Out of Savannah and you're watching me, then you need to go and watch Straight Out of Savannah. It's on this channel. And I actually will link it below, but I've got a whole playlist of some of my broadcasts, which because I have quite a few because I've been on doing the show for a few years, but I actually just switched to interviewing spiritual entrepreneurs, which is awesome and it geeks me up and I love having those conversations. I have another one that is premiering on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time and 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure that you go and check that out. It is an amazing young lady, Shantana Talise. She is a natural channel. She's been a channel since she was, I think she said 3 years old. So I'm super excited for you to see that show. And we had so much fun, y'all, which to me is what it's all about. It's about having fun in the things that you do. So back to this eighth chakra, because I know y'all want to know. So the seat of it is time and timelessness, karma, soul relationships, portals in and through this time space continuum. So that, y'all, is my jam. I love other dimensions because I really do truly feel that this one is not mine. I feel like I was dropped off. I feel like I was dropped off in a crazy space. And so I know this is not my space. And so that is why I think I love dimensions and I love, time travel and I love, to go places in my mind. I have left my body since I can remember. And I didn't realize that that was something I was doing as well, consciously, unconsciously, but consciously. So the key word is time. The energy type is spatial. So the physical communication style, it affects our sense of balance, time, and planning, keys into the emotions and physical experiences that have occurred in the past. Psychic communication style, access point for past life information. So if you are dealing with past life stuff, you can actually ask the question and allow that chakra to open so that you can receive the answers. present life data, alternate reality portals, other dimensions and levels. Again, other dimensions, selected and possible futures. Intuitive communication style. So the place that regulates our destiny points. The decisions our soul made before we were born regarding life events. So our soul did make decisions regarding these life events. So don't think that the things that happen to you in your life are random, because they're not. Also, the place in which we can change these decisions. So if you can change these decisions, this is the space that you would use for that. So the problems with this particular eighth chakra are time issues, being too late or too early, metabolism, difficult relationships, chronic problems, diseases, any problems that has been carried over from a previous life, whether physical, emotional, mental, relational, or career related. So when you think about it, all those things, when people want to get past lives and all past life readings and this and that, you can access that actually on your own through your eighth chakra. There are many addictions associated with this chakra, all of which relate to the tendency to absorb others' energies. We then crave substances, drugs, stimulants, and depressives of all sorts to compensate. So typically you are in this space where, you are craving these things and you're wanting them. Health tips: shift the chakra's color using guided visualizations and intention from black to silver or ultraviolet. This will eliminate most addictive tendencies. Next, employ the shaman's diet, consisting of healthy and pure foods with little sugar or salt. And the Akashic Records, which is the book that records all that we've ever done, been, thought, or said in any incarnation. That's where this is located, in that eighth chakra. In the eighth chakra. How about that, y'all? So next, we're going to talk a little bit about the ninth chakra. And then I think that's what I'm going to cover today. And then I will cover, the rest of them. Tomorrow I'll cover some, and I may cover some on Sunday. I'm not sure, because I am actually going out of town, going to take a little trip. And so I may take a little break. Or I may just record it and then publish it. I'm not sure. So the ninth chakra is the least understood, but it could be actually one of the most important chakras. So typically, they call it the seat of our soul. So it communicates through images, archetypes, patterns, numbers, and other basic symbols. So basically, this chakra works just like one of our physical cells. It contains our soul genes, the programs underlying the choices we have made regarding our physical body, emotional states, and mental beliefs. So all healing must be locked into the ninth chakra to be completely integrated. Only by healing the soul body, which carries all data from one incarnation to another, can we be assured that we are not just going to repeat our lessons over and over. And that sounds good to me, because I am not trying to be repeating, grades. I was never a child that was left back and been repeating grades. And so I was never that type of person. So I never wanted to repeat things over and over, except for movies. I like to watch movies and I like listen to music over and over. But typically, the location of it is approximately 1 arm's length above the head. So it's like that, arm's length above the head. So way up there. The color is gold or infrared. The endocrine gland is the diaphragm. So descriptors: a mushroom shaped or masculine in appearance with a feminine overlay. Its appearance, of course, depends on the nature of the represented soul. It contains all symbols, patterns, and archetypes pertinent to a particular person. Each symbol functions like a chromosome, contains the yang ability to imprint or design the physical body and to mold a life for meeting the soul's ends, and the yin's ability to channel energy from the divine source to create and change the soul itself. The source of it is creation and change energy. Master plans, life seed, the seat of is soul genes and templates, personal archetypes and symbols. The key word to this one, y'all, is soul. Right? Why? Because it is called, is it soul star chakra? It's the soul chakra. Probably different names. The energy type is radioactive. So if you're radioactive, it helps select the appropriate sperm and egg for this incarnation and oversees the physical and emotional programming functions. The psychic communication style. It speaks to us and external forces through symbols, archetypes, designs, universal and individualized feelings, and realities. All symbols refer to our basic beliefs about self. Intuitive communication style. Here we can tap into representations of the self and soul for healing, insight, and knowledge. From this chakra, we can gain knowledge of soul, of life purposes, of light and life tasks, destiny points, significant relationships, and power symbols. It can also help us uncover soul damage for the purpose of healing it. So if you want, because a lot of times we can't heal something that we have not acknowledged, or we don't know it exists, or we don't understand how or where it existed for us. And so this connecting with this chakra will help you to get there. So the problems, addictions are often carried over from a past life, can also involve over concern for others and resulting drive to compensate, such as by starving ourselves. Health tips: remember that our own health and welfare is important, not just that of others. Select an ethnic or cultural group and follow their guidelines, such as the Genesis diet, eating as Adam and Eve did in the Garden of Eden, which is not possible in America because we don't have anything that pure, or another spiritual approach. Maybe on the island that you see on in my background, maybe there, but here in America, no. Everything is so processed and it's really horrible and hard to find things, challenging to find things that are, you know, as Adam and Eve had in the Garden of Eden, as we can imagine. So it contains the programming of the soul and self. So typically, this ninth chakra, or the soul chakra, is the one that is responsible for the programming of the self. And not only just the now, but the programming when you came here, when you came into this particular incarnation. All right, so I talked about the eighth and the ninth chakra tonight. Those are two of the five extra chakras that I'm going to cover in this chakra series. If you have not seen any of the rest of them, and I also have meditations for each one of the chakras, which I will create some for these ones as well. But I have meditations for each one of the main seven chakras that you know. There are meditations also that I have created, and they're on this channel as well. And some of them are on my TikTok channel. So make sure that you are following me here. Make sure that you like, subscribe, wherever the button is, it's on the screen. You like and you share and you subscribe. I would love it if you would smash that notification button so that you'll get notified when I come on with new content. And I appreciate all of you and thank you for helping me on my monetization journey for YouTube. And I would love it if you would watch some more videos for me. I appreciate that. But again, thank you for hanging out with me. I am your soul transformation guide, as well as the Oracle of Peace. And I would love to help you to take yourself to a beautiful place like in my background. I would love it if you would take yourself to a beautiful place in that background and allow me to help you to do that. So I do have healing sessions available if that's something that you are looking for. And I'm actually have it at a sliding scale rate. So that is something that I was feeling into, that spirit was moving me towards, is being able to help people at different levels. So again, that is something that I have. I also have the Conscious Healing Hub, which I am taking founding members for, and it really is a place where you can come, um, have space held for you if that's something that you need. You can come and get prayer. We're going to do meditations once a month. We're going to come together on Zoom, do some healing, do some laughing, do some talking, do some sharing, talk about the law of attraction and the metaphysical laws, talk about these chakras and how all of these things can help you in your life to become a better human, because that is really what the job is. So, again, thank you for hanging out with me. And I would love it if you would continue to follow me and actually look at my stuff everywhere. Come on. I'm on TikTok as well. I do TikTok lives on there. Monday, I will actually do Meditation Monday right here on YouTube. I'm going to do Meditation Monday. And I'll also do that on TikTok because that's something that I got a download in my spirit about, because I feel like that will help people in this space, because I want to dispel the myths around meditating so that more people can do it. Because so many people talk to me. I talk to so many people and they tell me that they can't meditate. And I tell them that that's bullshit, because everybody can meditate. I don't care if you're neurodiverse. I don't care if you're ADHD. I don't care about any of that, because I'm all of those things and I can still meditate. I can't meditate for like 6 hours at a time. But during the day, I actually might make a few hours because I meditate a few times a day for different, timeless. Like I might meditate for 5 minutes here and 10 minutes and 20 minutes, at another time. So you cannot, everybody can meditate. And the thing is you don't have to do it in the typical ways. And that is one of the things that I'm here to share, as well as helping people to heal and helping people to connect with that peace that they're looking for, that many people are looking for, that most people are looking for. But yes, and to offer any guidance that comes through for you, whether it's through departed loved ones, or whether it's through your own particular guides that come and talk and share with me while we are in session. So if that is something that is on your radar to do and you've never done one, or you're ready to do one, or you're looking for, some type of particular help or guidance, make sure that you reach out to me, and you can send me a message. You can also tag me in a comment on this app, because I also do come back and look at the comments. I try to anyway. Let me say that. I do try to come back and look at the comments and see, I get the notifications. So if you say something, then I can reach out to you. Or you can also follow me on TikTok at Intuitive Tammy, or Gen X Journey to Wellness. I have two pages. And I also have a Facebook page, Tammi Morrison, that you can follow me and you can send me a message in the messenger there. I also have Instagram. I can't remember my Instagram right now because I barely go on there. So I wouldn't really advise you go there and send me a message, because it might be a while before I get back. Same thing with LinkedIn. I am actually on LinkedIn. I have a presence, but I don't go in there very often because I don't get a lot of love there. So I just I like to go where I'm celebrated, and so these are the spaces that I'm in. So again, thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I hope that your day is magical and that everything in your life turns to gold. So again, thank you for hanging out. Um, love it if you would, drop down in the comments and let me know, how this landed for you, and what was an aha moment that you took away. Again, thank you. Bye bye.